to Madam Alina. So now we are going to talk about the latest trend in the food service industry. And also we are going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages with the trend. So let's move forward.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amir Adli bin Ma'rudin. My student ID number is 2021843646.
My name is Muhammad Ahmad Zarif bin Sharif. My student number is 202187058.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Hakimi Bayunan. My ID number 2021461742. Labor trends. Labor trend in 2022 will have fueled by the need to reduce employers' turnover, create a better work environment, and attract the Gen Z demographic as they enter the workforce. Automation and robotic. Robotic in food service has been talked about the several years, but in 2022, this technology trend may turn for annually into reality. The labor shortage has made room for robots to move in and take care of jobs like food running, flying, flipping, and order taking. Look for restaurant robotic to become a more common sign in the new year. Product trends: sustainable, disposable products are one of the unfortunate necessity of the food service industry, whether out of hygiene or convention. Every food business has to use a variety of disposable products. Today, there are a number of more sustainable options available, including recycled contents, product reusable options, and biodegradable products. The first step in achieving sustainability when it comes to disposable products are the some basic principles of waste reduction: reduce, reuse, and recycle.
So next, I'm going to talk about marketing trend, which is the new trend is TikTok and video marketing. Although restaurant social media marketing is nothing new, the new social media platform TikTok has exploded in popularity recently. This led many restaurants to explore the new social media as a way to advertise and market their business to the society. Posting video of our restaurant's menu, food preparation, and also the venue and the surrounding will attract the young consumer and can create a brand recognition. This is due to its adoption and the potential to create a viral hit. Using of the TikTok and other form of video marketing is expected to be a major restaurant marketing trend nowadays. So next, we're moving to the service trend. In this trend, we have so many new things that are coming nowadays. For example, number one, we have touchless equipment. For example, hand pipe sensor and hand soap sensor. Other than that, we also have touchless service. In this service, we are using robot machine to serve the food to the customer. Yeah, we are using robot machine. For example, we have this robot machine at Santa Restaurant and Mama Q Bistro. We move forward. In this service trend, we also have a smart kitchen that we can control the kitchen just using a remote. Yeah, just a remote and just push the button. In addition, in the touchless service, we have a touchless payment. We can just wave our card or using a QR code to make a payment. Oh, that's really nice, right? Yeah, you can use it in your daily life.
Lastly, trend of food service is delivery trend. Top food delivery trend First, third-party delivery. Third-party delivery means the process whereby the company delivers the goods on the buyer behalf to a third party nominated by the buyer. Popular third-party service include GrabHub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Postmate. Second, in-house restaurant delivery fleet. In-house delivery naturally is when a food service establishes control every phase of the delivery operations. That means everything from the food packaging to hiring drivers is handled by the restaurant or food service application. Some large restaurants have in-house fleet vehicle of side ghost kitchen to handle only delivery order. Last but not least, prioritizing delivery data tracking, which such a large part of the delivery flow in the hands of third parties. It's not surprising food providers are turning to data collection and analysis to better understand their delivery operations.
Labor trends before 21st century move of the restaurant use labor force have their worker, and after 21st century restaurant like to use automation and robotic as their worker. For example, Mama's Thai restaurant named to be a Q bistro using robot to serve food their customer.
So we move to the chronology trend number 2, which is product trend. Before the 21st century, many restaurants has used the unsustainable disposable product. For example, we have polythene cup and also the food container polystyrene. Yeah. So nowadays, after the 21st century, many people has been exposed the way how to save the earth. So now many restaurants has been used the sustainable disposable container. Also, manufacturer nowadays has offer the things. Also nowadays, we are need to buy a plastic bag that cost you 20 cents for each plastic bag. This is the way how the government teach us how to save the earth by not using the plastic bag. Yeah, if you need to using the plastic bag, you need to pay 20 cents.
Marketing trend. Before the 21st century, most of restaurants promote their restaurant using newspaper, billboard, magazine, books, and news. After the 21st century, the advent of social media, most restaurants prefer to use social media such as Instagram and Facebook. Furthermore, website moving advertisement such as transportations. But today, we can see most restaurants using the viral power of TikTok as their marketing.
Service trend before 21st century at the restaurant everything we do by ourselves, and then after 21st century in era of globalization we have used 4.0 technology in our daily life. In terms of that, food service industry also have been used the 4.0 technology in the business. For example, they use sensor hands to
Delivery trend. Before 21st century, we eat at the restaurant to enjoy quality time with loved one. After 21st century, many people busy with their job, so they make decision to set the order by using delivery option like third-party delivery and so on.
Without further ado, I would like to talk about the advantages of the food service trend. I'm going to talk about two advantages of the food service trend. Number one, we have expand customer base. Number two, we have convenience. Let me talk about the expand customer base first. As everyone know, nowadays many people are using food delivery as their third party to get their food. For example, we have food delivery from Food Panda, Grab Food, Happy Fresh, Lala Move, Speedy, and so many on. So, by using this third party, we can expand our customer base, not only focusing on the radius of the restaurant, but we can focus on the long radius, maybe 10 or 20-kilometer radius from the restaurant. For example, we have a Taco Bell restaurant. This restaurant came from the overseas. Then now they are stepped into the Malaysia. So, the first restaurant opened located at Cyberjaya. So, people at Cyberjaya only can get the Taco Bell food. But people from others area are so excited to get the food also. So, by having this food service delivery, people from out of the food is so delicious, but the price also beautiful. So we move forward to the number two. We have convenient. Nowadays, we have been through to the pandemic COVID-19. So many people are eating at home for their convenience. They are using food service delivery to get the food. Also, they are think that when they eat at home, they will be safe because due to the pandemic. Furthermore, this can bring a convenience to the people because we don't have to worry about if we don't have any cash to make a payment.
Variety of option. A properly operated food service is like eating at a different restaurant each day because the menu selection changes daily. This gives variety without having to travel all over town or in smaller town without having to eat at the same place with the same menu daily. Variety is the space of life. Multiple payment method. A food service nowadays much use food delivery due to COVID-19 pandemic. It is offer a different mode of payment like a credit card, debit card, net banking, e-wallet and COD. A wallet option also provide to help use pay for their order. A wallet also help in promos and offer as it also increases the engagement of the app. The engagement facility is mean you can pay your bill on your doorstep, which the most convenient manner you may get the benefit of discount as well. Cost-effective promotion. Although it may not always to be the case, historical on-site food service are less expensive. It may not always seem that way, but most of the time price to comparable food choice are least in the one-site facility.
Now, we move to the disadvantages of train food service. First, quality of food may suffer. Apart from the many advantages of food service, there are also some issues related to it. For example, one problem with food delivery service is that the quality of foods delivered is often worse than eating out in a restaurant. Often, food has to be delivered over relatively long distance, and over time, valuable vitamins may be lost. In addition, food from delivery service is often also delivered in plastic packaging, which is often not very appealing to our eyes compared to food that is well placed on our plate in restaurant. Second, person who deliver food may not be trustworthy. Depending on where you live, using food delivery may also not be too safe. While it is not problematic to use food delivery service in most regions. There may be areas where it is not safe to use those services. In fact, some of delivery people may not be trustworthy, and there had even been cases where people got robbed. Hence, if we also heard from those incidents in our area, we may want to refrain from using food delivery service. Besides that, not the same personal touch as in a restaurant. In some restaurants, there is also a quite nice atmosphere which you will miss out if you just order your food to your home. For instance, if you spend your evening in a nice great restaurant, you will often feel like you are really in Greece, since the decoration and the whole atmosphere will be in line with the great lifestyle. If you just order your food to your home, you will miss out on all of this. Moreover, from time to time, it will also be quite nice if you take your spouse out for dinner to a nice restaurant in order you spend a nice evening. In addition, you may get lazy. Since people do not longer have to leave their homes, food delivery may also lead to a state where people get lazy. If you just spend your time on your couch after work on a regular basis and don't go out anymore, chances are that you will not only get lazy but that you also gain weight, since a certain level of exercising is necessary to keep us fit and healthy in the long run.
Last but not least, the disadvantages of the food service industry trend, which is misuse. For example, when one people lost their card and other people see it and use it for their own, this is very not good. Nowadays, all the payment is using a paywave or a cashless. So, when someone has used the card that they found, this can make a fraud. Furthermore, when we're using a robot machine to serve the food, this can get a worker being lazy because they have nothing to do because the robot have done their work. Other than that, if they are using a smart kitchen, they just is using a remote or apps from their technology phone. So this can make the worker being lazy and nothing to do also. Thank you.